Good morning. It's Friday morning. I've been up pretty early today because I needed to do some studying for finance because I basically have done no studying and it's very stressful. Yeah, this term was really hard and I think I knew it. Like I put my efforts in other classes and finance got kind of left behind, which is a bummer because I really want to learn more about finance and I guess I will in my own time, but for the exam I'm a little bit in trouble, but I'm doing my best. I'm studying right now. I got my breakfast. I went and got some breakfast downstairs so I can eat and watch the review sessions while I eat breakfast, and I have my economics presentation today. So I'm gonna do one more run through of that. It's an actual presentation. I normally don't get too nervous about presentations, but I just, again, didn't have a lot of time to practice. So yeah, I think it's more about feeling unprepared, not so much the just being in front of people part. But anyway, it's all gonna be great, I hope. I think the presentation will be great, but it's going to be a long day. Every hour matters. I'm trying to squeeze in every bit of studying I can. But yeah, so I should probably stop vlogging and go back to that. So that's it. 1 minute and like 2 minutes of vlogging time, and now back to studying. Okay, bye. So we're working on this marketing project that I'm really excited about. Our concept is a Mexican beverage concept, and part of the project is doing research with experts that have worked in restaurants, that have owned cafes, that have owned consumer product goods. And I'm very excited because today I'm having lunch with a woman who's a Haas alum, and she was part of the core team of Boba Guys, and now she works for Jellyman, which is Donald Glover's cafe that he opened in Silver Lake. And yeah, I mean, she's just had such amazing experience through both of these cafes, and I'm excited to hear from her. You know, I've always had a nerdy passion about these specialty beverages and cafe culture, so I'm excited to chat with her. And I'm just so thankful for all of these people that have just given us their time and their wisdom and willing to share. Yeah, you hope, right, that the culture of the alumni of the school you're going to is going to have that, like, give back culture, that give back mentality. But you never know for sure, right, until you actually do the reach outs yourself. And I've been really thankful that a lot of the Haas people got back to me. So thank you guys. Thank you for making the culture of our school really awesome. So I'm back in my hometown of Texas, and I haven't been vlogging very much because things have just been kind of crazy. I think I said this in another video recently, but it just feels like I'm just trying to stay above water. There's just so much going on, you know, all good things, good problems, but yeah, it's just been a lot, you know. We have our giant marketing project that's due, and that has a lot of components to it by itself. Like, there's a marketing report that we need to create. There's a survey that we're doing for that. There's interviews we're conducting for that. There's a video we have to make as a presentation. And my group's also going to do some samples, like some cooking I need to do. So that's already a lot, just that. And then in addition, we have 2 case studies for that class, reading to do, and a final to prepare for. And that's just one class. And then we have economics, where we have a presentation as well. Luckily for that one, we're kind of dividing and conquering. So, yeah, that's another class. And then for finance, we have homework and we have a final. Again, nothing of finance is too crazy. Actually, none of these tasks individually are crazy. It's just the amount of things that need to be done. And the next, week and a half just feels kind of overwhelming, and I just feel really tired. This kind of happened to me at the end of last term. I was just so wiped and done and just like ready for a little break. I just needed to sit outside and like breathe some fresh air and listen to the birds, I guess. I think there's some moments, you know, in this whole MBA journey that are gonna be not fun, and this is one of them. You know, I feel like first term, you're just trying to figure out what the heck's going on. Second term, I feel like I just threw myself into everything because I didn't know what I was gonna like or not like. And I think third term is being a little more intentional with the things that I choose to do with my time. And making it a little more about me, right? And I think that's naturally gonna happen as we move into electives, you know? The first 3 terms are all the core classes, so you're just getting this general lay of the land, and then you have like a year left to make it about you and what you want to get out of this program. Anyway, maybe a year from now when I watch this video of sad little Krissy sitting on the ground outside, I'll just laugh and be like, oh, sweet, precious child. You're gonna be fine. Anyway, all right. Just breathe, right? Just breathe. We're back at block, and it's finals week. Oh my goodness. This term has been a tough one for sure. The workload definitely increased, and yeah, I think everything really piled up here at the end, and a lot of us are feeling stressed with either finishing a group project or a presentation or a paper or an assignment or the final. Like, there really is just so much going on. And on top of that, for me, you know, I got sick, and then my daughter got sick, and man, even just losing a few days being knocked out just in bed, recovering, it's a big dent, you know, and the things that I need to get done, like the time and oh my gosh, it's a big dent in the time that I had to get things done. Losing 2 days is like huge, so I'm feeling very behind, but at least I've had fun working on my marketing video. I'll try to share a clip of that at some point in this vlog, but I lost my microphone. Herman, my new microphone that I just showed in like a recent vlog, I already lost it, but I think that's just par for the course right now. It's been hectic, but the show must go on. We're gonna get through these things one at a time. Now I gotta get back to work. It's probably gonna be a long night studying and finishing projects, so back to it. Wish us luck, though. Again, by the time anyone sees this, we'll be free. All right, today is day 1 of finals week for term 2. My stress levels are high. Stayed up super late last night trying to finish some stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy week. I have my presentation for my economics class today. We're doing this country project. Our country was Saudi Arabia. I've actually enjoyed the project and learning about a country that I probably otherwise wouldn't know that much about. Now I really want to go visit, so that was a great positive from it. I'm nervous. I'm not normally that nervous talking in front of people, but I didn't get a chance to practice as much as I wanted with my speech, so let's see how it goes.
Baby girl, I was hoping we could take it slow. You the type of dime I'm really trying to get to know. If it's cool with you, maybe we can hit the show. I can take you places you ain't know you wanna go. Baby girl, slow it down before you catch a feeling. You don't notice where I've been, I have been.
Okay, we're back from class and everybody is studying and working on finishing projects. We have a little treat that we're doing as a part of our marketing presentation, which is that we're going to actually give people the beverages that we're talking about. But we did a little last minute pivot to make horchata. That wasn't the original plan. So we went shopping to try and find the ingredients, and supplies are limited. So it's not quite like the one I make at home, but I still think it'll be delicious and a nice little surprise for the presentation. So I'm working on getting the rice prepared for the horchata, and yeah, even though I'm so exhausted, it's actually kind of nice to work on this because it's something with my hands, it's something relaxing as compared to studying finance, which I need to do next.
The latitudes and you're smart, turn around what the brains do. Independent and your credit score beautiful. You fine as hell, baby girl.
Good morning. It's Saturday morning. It's 6:15 in the morning. I got up super early because I wanted to study a little bit of finance, emphasis on the little. So let's get down to today. Today we have our marketing presentations. Ours is a video and a nice little cold beverage surprise at the end. And then after that we have our finance final, which is like a paper, well, actually technically a digital test that we're taking. And then at the end we have economics, where we've been giving presentations these last 3 days. My group went yesterday. It felt, probably should stop shaking the table. It felt so good to get that done and have one thing off my shoulders. But yeah, there's still a few more groups that we have to get through today. So wishing them luck. And then that's it. That's it for term 2. At least class-wise, kind of like last term, we have one more final for marketing after the fact, and another project, we have a strategy paper that we need to turn in for marketing, and there's a small paper for our building trust class. So there's still assignments afterwards. It's not a complete like relief, but it's still a big hill that we're getting at the top of right now, and it's gonna feel great to come down from that a little bit. Yeah, anyway, back to studying. Okay.